Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to tear back into these, and we are going to probably replace the floats. I rebuilt this carburetor with a carb kit from a Yamaha dealership, but it did not come with floats. So I've got some floats, and what's happening is the float's not sealing it off. And this thing had set since 2009, and I got it in just last year in 2025, so it's set for quite some time. So we're going to dig back into this and see if we can just replace these floats and adjust them, and hopefully that'll resolve the issue. I'm not completely taking it apart, so hopefully I won't have to sink the carburetors, but if I do, we will. I'll show y'all how to do that as well. But first we're going to start by just taking the float bowls off. There's still a little bit of gas in there. This is your throttle adjustment or idling adjustment. One of these floats just isn't working right. It should be sealing off and not leaking fuel through this overflow. So that needle looks fine. Got 2 new floats. And they look identical. We'll put this one back in here. Like so. See, that one's, I don't know if y'all can see this, but that one's actually floating up and down. The other one was not. Guess I should have showed y'all that. I can put this old one back over here in. See, that thing's just sitting there. It's not floating at all. So what we'll do is we'll take this old one back out. And we'll stick the other new one in. It's actually floating. So that is most likely definitely the reason it's overflowing and getting too much fuel, because it wasn't sealing off. So hopefully y'all can see that. How it's springing back to where when I put the old one back in, it wasn't springing back. It wasn't floating. This one's floating. Now we just got to adjust those floats and put it back together. Sam, can you bring me that set of calipers? I think we're looking at like 7.5 to 8 is tolerance, and you measure from the mating surface of your bowl to the top of your float. And like I said, that float looks a little high. along with that one. So it's just a little high. And the way you adjust these is kind of tedious, but you pull it back out. It doesn't take much, just a tiny bit. Check them. Needs just a tad bit more. Check it. Okay, that one's good. Pull this one out and do the same thing. Needle on there. There we go. Right on. And then we can reassemble it. And I can put the rest of the bike back together. And we'll test run it. See, make sure that it does like it's supposed to do. So we'll have one there. We'll have one there. I opted to possibly change these screws out due to the fact that these Phillips heads like to strip. They're not the easiest thing to get out, and they will strip on you. So I said I opted to swap them out for Allen keys. Just for future maintenance. It's hard to work with gloves on. I'm going to put lock washers on them. These are stainless steel bolts or screws as well, so I don't have to worry about them rusting, anything like that. No need to use thread lock or anything like that on them. As y'all can see, I'm snugging them down in a cross pattern. It probably doesn't really make a difference, but it's habit. And that is that. So this one here, we'll do the same thing. Okay, and that's actually all there really is to replacing the floats. If I need to sync the carbs, I will record another video. But right now I'm just going to get everything reassembled on the bike, and we'll crank it up and see if it runs, and I'll record that for you guys. Thanks.